Hi, and a very warm welcome to everyone who resonated with and selected Pile 1. This is going to be your reading, and today I'm going to be delivering messages from Master Oogway. Particularly if you are in a space where you're feeling lost, where you're looking for clarity, where you're looking for some kind of solid direction, or whether you simply feel overwhelmed and you're looking for some masterful guidance for yourself. So we're going to keep this reading pretty simple, forthcoming and direct, and receive and perceive all the messages coming through as the insights of Master Oogway. So pile 1, if you are ready, let's begin. So firstly, Master Oogway is coming through to congratulate all of you who have finally attained a certain level of self-sufficiency, self-reliance, economic independence, financial freedom in their life. And because it's Master Oogway, he's coming through to let you know that success is sweet, yes, but success also requires sacrifice. And so he does recognize that at times in your journey towards success, you have sacrificed not only companionship, but other things such as the tendency to be carefree, the tendency to be spontaneous, or even the luxury to be reckless. No, you have really put yourself in a place where you have been steadily walking toward, and even though the growth may have been slow, now is when you are starting to look at the fruits of your steady, stable effort and labor. And so he is congratulating you. He is recognizing that yes, through sheer effort, hard work, intrinsic motivation, you have finally found yourself in a place, in a time in your life where your life is starting to look exactly as what you wanted it to look. Now this can mean different for different people. In the card you can see the symbology. There's a woman, she is alone, which lets me know there may not be a lot of people around you, but the true company of nature, the true company of, peacefulness and solitude. I can see a bird here, so maybe animals, birds, trees hold some special significance for you. This is the energy that you are finally surrounding yourself with. The second insight, the second advice, which is coming in through for you from Master Oogway, is that don't give up on your relationships just as yet. There is tremendous potential, there is tremendous energy of improvement which is currently surrounding your most intimate relationships in life. For some of you, this could be a soulmate relationship, if you both romantic and platonic, if you resonate with that term. And what they're letting me know is that there is still something left, okay? Maybe it's not meant to be long term, but there is still something left. And whatever it is, whatever manifestation this something which is left takes, it's going to provide a lot of healing. It could provide you with the closure, but that closure in itself, an answer that you have once and for all, is also going to provide you with some sort of deep healing. And for those of you who are in a situation where things are progressing favorably forward, then the message coming through is that things are going to take a deeper turn. Things are going to get more committed. You're going to take your relationship to the next level. Perhaps if you are together, you may decide on getting married. If you're married, you may decide on having a family. So whatever it is in the realm of your most special relationships, pile 1, things are certainly looking up. And so Master Oogway is telling you to take heart. Take heart, because the bee's knees is yet to come. There has been some ultimate desire of yours, pile 1. Okay, and it could be regards to a relationship which is coming true. When the 9 of Cups is present, we know that it has been accepted, it is coming through. There's no momentary pause or wait where you have to wait to get your prayer answered. No, this energy is present, which means it's coming. It's here. It has been answered. It has been accepted by the grace of divine. So because it's coming here at the card of independence and the card of codependence, for those of you who had a wish of establishing yourself fully as an individual, then this relationship is going to be given a divine closure and you will be free once more. For those of you who have felt that you have been alone for a long period of time, there is a chance of you coming across a really old familial, an old friend, or even a soulmate in some cases. This is deep wish fulfillment. This is the fulfillment of an ultimate desire of your heart, something which is an absolute yes to you at any age in your life, at any point in your developmental stage. This is the very fabric of what your heart is made of. So it's grand. It's at that level. It's at that grandiose level. A lot of Cups energy here. So maybe a lot of you wanted some kind of, restoring guidance or reassurance in the areas that stimulate your heart concerns, that stimulate your emotional space. And we have the 10 of Cups here. And, turtles love rainbows, be it turtles, be it rainbows. These are beautiful, symbols of luck and healing and auspiciousness and prosperity. There is a wish which is being fulfilled as far as family matters are concerned, pile 1. If someone of you has been wishing for things to be reconciled between maybe your parents or maybe a significant couple to you in your family, I see that happening. I also see a lot of happy times coming in, a lot of deeply fulfilling times coming in, wherein you're going to find yourself spending time with not only your parents together, but also with your siblings. And because 10 is a card of completions, I think you're going to reach a zenith of familial fulfillment, of all the emotional gifts that being around a family which deeply loves and understands you can provide. And once again, we see nature and we see one really large home. So this could imply to, matters coming to a fruitful, to a beneficial end regarding a family home, regarding somewhere where nature is more prominent than the city. So basically, all in all, a fulfilling and a healing time for you through your family, and a healing and a fulfilling time for your family as well. So the guidance coming through for you is when you do reach this point, when this day comes, when you experience the energy of 10 of Cups, be grateful. Give gratitude to God, to the goddess, to the universe, as well as to each and every member of the family who has walked this entire journey of cups with you. And together you're all going to reach a fruitful conclusion, and from that conclusion is going to begin the next chapter of your family story. Could be intimate, could be extended family as well. And once everything culminates, pile one, there is a blessing of deep healing coming in through for you. And understandably so, you have accomplished much on your own. You have given closure to much on your own. You have finally prioritized your life, your ideals, to the extent that the universe is now sending in energy to tie up the loose ends once and for all, because you have made your mind what it is that you want in your life. And so the universe is finally going to come swishing in with this rainbow energy and giving it a beautiful, beautiful, thorough, heartfelt closure to you. Okay, so, and I also feel if there were someone in your family, some relations in your family, extended family, cousins, who recently experienced some sort of strife, I see that healing coming into those relationships. Why? Because you're realizing that you're finally detaching, and when you do detach, there is no other relationship left. No relationship of desire, no relationship of fear of losing the other person. Simply a heartfelt wish that that person lives a good life, that you're grateful for the lovely times you've had, and now you're ready for whatever comes next. And what does come next is a deep-seated healing, a time of great quietude, a time of great solitude for you, pile one, because you have, you've really dealt with some great lessons of the heart, and because you've dealt with these really, not so easy experiences in a very mature way, I see the divine light of healing coming onto you. It's going to try and reprogram and recalibrate you, so that henceforth, whatever new chapters begin in your life, pile one, you're able to do so with a clean heart, with a clean mind, with no burden, no bad memories, no bitter memories of the past haunting you anymore. So this is a deep-seated cleansing which is coming in for you. Maybe you will find yourself sleeping a lot, or dreaming pleasantly, or spending pleasant quiet time reading, meditating, contemplating, introspecting, or maybe even I see someone on a prayer mat, praying to the Almighty, praying to whoever you think, is the source. And there's a direct communion between the source and you which is happening. A time of great, stable spiritual growth which is incoming for you, pile one. Well, this has been messages from Master Oogway for you. I hope it provided the reassurance that you were seeking for in your situation. As always, if this reading helps, subscribe to the channel. Chances are you will find in messages in here for you. Till we meet next. Bye. A very warm hello and welcome to everyone who resonated with and selected pile 2. This reading is for you, where we're going to try and see whatever messages, whatever advice Master Oogway has for you in this current point in your life. More specifically, if you've been feeling a tad bit lost, a tad bit overwhelmed, or simply seeking more clarity. So if you are ready, pile 2, let's begin with your reading. Okay. So this reading is for those of you who have recently experienced the loss of an opportunity. Now, this could be regarding your work, your career, or simply something which you feel would have really contributed to your overall life and well-being. Maybe it was a project, an initiative that you thought you wanted to take, but now you have decided otherwise. Okay, and Master Oogway is coming through to let me tell you that this happened because right now you were not ready. You need to take stronger and deeper roots first in order to ready yourself, prepare yourself, and then go ahead and grab opportunities at the horizon that can greatly benefit you and your life. Right. Maybe a lot of you in this pile who have tuned in were waiting for an offer. Maybe you had applied to some place, to some vocation, place of occupation and job, and you were really expecting to grab that opportunity this time. But once again, pile 2 with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the recognition that you seek, the recognition which is due to you will come to you, but when the time is ripe. This was not the correct time for you, nor were you mentally, physically, emotionally, or even spiritually ready to handle the tasks and the responsibilities that would have come with it. So maybe this is something that some of you needed to hear today. And as a result of all this that did not materialize for you, pile 2, Master Oogway realizes that you're feeling a sense of disappointment. And not are you feeling disappointment at how the things turned out for you. Maybe you're feeling disappointed with the employers, or you're feeling disappointed with the persons whom you expected to extend their hand and meet you midway with that opportunity. But there's also a deep-rooted, deep-seated sadness, disappointment, regret that you're experiencing with regards to yourself as a person too. So whatever I've told you here, some of you are well acquainted with that self-realization and self-awareness that yes, what I held so dear, what I truly thought was mine is not mine any longer. And I need to let go of it. And indeed, you do need to grieve its loss for as long as you need to. Value and self-pity, but then also determine the limit to which you're going to do this. And then come out stronger. Come out stronger and see on the cups that are still, upright. The support which is still present in your life. The support, the love, the opportunities that you can still look forward to and rely upon in order to move further in your life. And pile 2, you might be surprised where those resources will actually lead you. So presently is a time of great self-work that needs to be accomplished, pile 2. There's a lot of work that you need to do on yourself. It could be grooming your outer personality. It could be cultivating your inner character, your inner fortitude. It could be cultivating virtues within you, such as empathy, such as resilience, even spirituality, self-love, radical self-acceptance, being open to critique, basically all the things that leads to a rounded personality. It's time for you to, in reality, invest seriously in your self-growth and development, because until you do that, I do not see a lot of, incoming opportunities for you. So you may be experiencing a time where there's a lot of lull in activity. You may have applied to a lot of spaces. You may be expecting a lot of communication from a lot of spaces. And I also see, maybe you're expecting it from outside the local region where you live, maybe even internationally. But it's not going to come in pile 2 till you work on yourself and till you rise to the occasion, so that the universe can deem you fit with the responsibility, with that stature that you're aiming for. So for all those of you who are resonating with my message till here, and if you are realizing, very frankly and very honestly, that you have been slacking this area in your life, you have been slacking off taking personality for your own self as a person, for your own character, if you really thought that, the more serious stuff in life, for example, advocacy of good causes or activism for good causes or being a righteous, ethical, moral person yourself, are themes that, are meant for other people. They're not meant for me. I'm going to do things that interest me, that benefit me. This sort of perspective, this sort of approach, pile 2, is henceforth no longer going to serve you. You will not go much further if you don't do something for the collective good, something which benefits others rather than yourself, for a change. Once again, read books, expand your horizons, your mental horizons first, pile 2, before you expect your life to expand externally. If you have been lazy, this is the time. This is a wake-up call for you, in fact, that nothing's going to change until you do. So if you have been really splashing in the pool, trying to make waves, trying to make ripples, long-lasting ripples in the pool, this might not have worked for you, because right now is a time of serious, profound soul searching, pile 2. Who are you as a person? Why are you here? What constitutes your moral compass? What are the values, the ideals, the belief systems that you hold? Try and know them so that you can separate them from those which have been, socially mandated upon you. Try to find out your own self, who you are. You're being taken to a place of great pause, great halt, and you're going to be kept in this, this energy of pause, pile 2, until you put in that deep soul searching effort. Introspect, contemplate, meditate, invest in self-awareness. Because unless you know who you are, you will not know what you truly desire out of your life. Until you have that information, you will just be a fish in the pond without any direction, without any map which could assist you in navigation. So right now, it is in your best interest, pile 2, as per Master Oogway, to surrender. Stop thrashing about. It's not going to happen. And to come to this understanding that not everything in this universe will go according to your plan. Be comfortable with delays. Be comfortable with things proceeding at the pace at which they are meant to proceed, not at the speed at which you would like them to proceed. Okay, this is a sign for you to remove your will from the center of your universe and put the divine will there. You'll gain a whole new enlightened perspective on yourself and the things in your life, pile 2. And that has been your reading from Master Oogway. What a brilliant reading. If this resonates for you, consider subscribing to this channel. Chances are you'll always find messages in here for you. And till we meet next, be good. Bye. So a very warm hello and welcome to everyone who resonated with and selected pile 3. We're going to be looking at the suggestions, advice, whatever counsel which Master Oogway will present you with at this particular point in your life, especially if you're feeling rather lost, if you're looking for some clarity, or if you're simply feeling overwhelmed. So pile 3, if you are ready, let's get right into it. So Master Oogway is actually not only recognizing, but he's also appreciating the way you have been not only managing but actively directing your life in pile 3. A lot of you could have destiny number 7, could be in your personal year number 7. Basically, a very evolved spiritual soul in general. And so he's coming through to let me know that, you could have faced defeat in the past. You could have faced unfavorable, unwelcome circumstances in the past. But those experiences only made you stronger. And the way you are charging ahead as a result of the deep emotional work you've done, I see great emotional mastery here, great emotional control and self-regulation. And it could be as a result of the experiences you've had in the realm of your family, because the Chariot does stand for Cancer, Cancerian energies related to the mother town, the family. I see a whole lot of balanced energy that you're really reaping the benefits of pile 3. That's the second major arcanum. Once again, pile 3, it's a note of appreciation that is coming in from Master Oogway, and that is your quality to introduce order where once there was chaos or estrangement, your ability to introduce diplomacy and mutual negotiations where once there was discord is truly admirable. You have an innate gift for this. For forming teams out of individuals, for motivating those teams as units to go ahead and accomplish, organizational goals. There is strong Sagittarius energy here as well. So you may be someone who has migrated to a place other than their homeland, or maybe someone who's involved in the education, training, counseling, consultancy industry as well. And both of these cards speak to how well you have worked on both the sides of your psyche, the logical part and the heartfelt part. And if there is a sort of a fix that you are looking for, the guidance which is coming in for you, pile 3, is, in order for anything to come out of the situation, of the fix that you're in, focus on coordination, focus on collaboration, focus on accommodating the other person's point of view. This is a kind of a soul contract, okay? And what is a contract? Something which needs to be written, because we know if you don't write it, it's going to be hard for us as it is to accomplish it. So it needs to be contracted, written. We are made to be bound to it, because we knew it was going to be hard for us before we came here, but it was important. And so whatever it is that you're facing is important too, pile 3. It's like the mixing of fire and water. Each one wants to leave the other alone, but alchemy won't happen if they don't come together. Okay, I won't explain that further. I think you'll figure that out. Just be confident, pile 3. Be confident in approaching this situation. It is one of the soul missions that you've come here to accomplish. It might be hard, but you have the support of the Divine Feminine. Okay, right with Sagittarius, we have another Sagittarian card, which is the 6 of Swords. Once again, the card of the migrant, the card of the refugee. It could be possible that you as a person have taken refuge in a place away from home because of mother issues, or because of a disturbed family environment, or basically you wanted to go away from that place. And indeed, you have materialized it for you alone by working on yourself, by achieving self-mastery. And so Master Oogway says that as soon as you observe this balanced approach, resist the temptation of taking extreme decisions, okay? As long as you're observing this balanced approach, you act in moderation, you will come out of whatever these fixing waters you are in, whatever soup you find yourself in, whatever these turbulent waters are. There's going to be angelic guidance for you, and it's going to lead you out, not only into better waters, but also in waters that are meant for you, aligned with your destiny. There will be assistance for you when you're ready. So the next piece of advice which is coming in from Master Oogway is that if you have been excessively unapproachable, then maybe you might want to reconsider or rethink on that strategy, because having healthy boundaries, drawing healthy boundaries is absolutely important, but to the point where you become absolutely cold and aloof to your own detriment is why the problem is coming from, is what I'm being told. Alternately, if there is a feminine energy in your life, she's not as unapproachable as she seems. If you're looking for some wise counsel, you will realize to your happy surprise, she or he, once again, I don't read genders, I read energies, this person, this really well-educated, a strong communicator of a person, will be more than happy to come to your aid. happy to come to your aid to tie up whatever loose ends that require being tied up. Okay? So, if this is a burden which you thought you were carrying all alone yourself, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised by the amount of assistance others are willing to pour in your direction in order to help you do this faster and quicker, so that all of those who are involved in this situation come out of this situation without being emotionally, physically, even spiritually exhausted. The 10 in any card demarcates the culmination, the closure to something. The closure to something which has served its purpose, and now it is time to let go. To let go and reclaim your pure, innocent, childlike energy, the same energy that we have at the beginning of a new adventure. Okay, so whatever this lesson is, it needs to be closed. Seek help for closing it. Because your next adventure, the Page of Wands coming right after the 10 of Wands, is your next adventure is already ready. The door has already manifested. It's waiting for you to open it. But a beginning comes only after an ending. So if there has been a project in any sphere of your life, business, relationships, finance, etc., it's there. It's waiting for you, but tie up the loose ends first. Now I'll be required to place these cards here. And you will not be afraid to, take up these new frontiers that are opening in front of you. Because they call out to your heart. They kindle your heart spirit, who you are as a person. They stir up your passions. And once everything is complete, I see you boldly. Maybe, even to others, it may seem like a risky move, but you are more than ready. You are more than ready to embark on this new adventure. And for most of you, this adventure could be across the borders, across the seas of where you now currently live. But whatever it is going to be so flourishing, beneficial, healthy for you. It's going to add to your reputation, to your image, to your popularity, because people are going to gravitate toward you, wanting to collaborate with you on high quality projects, okay? And it's going to be the kind of success that you truly enjoy in life. It's going to be not the superficial, socially sanctioned definition of success, no. It's the kind of authentic success which you wanted to experience as a person, which you deserve naturally as a result of your hard work. So this is where this reading is going to end for you. I hope all these insights from Master Oogway provided some kind of reassurance that you were looking for. As always, if the messages resonated, consider subscribing to the channel. Chances are there will always be messages in here for you. Till we meet again, be good. Bye.